Hi folks. In this session, I will be trying to explain whatever you have seen in Quantopian, even in the backtesting area. Say, for example, if I take you, let me do a calculation here once again, just to show you that what happened within Quantopian when I was backtesting. Uh, the same results would reflect also into the real-time platform, almost the same results. So let's do a ROI calculation for ADM, and you will notice the price it was bought at 43 sorry sold at 43.36 minus 43.13 divided by 43.13 times 100. So you're, as you're seeing, you're looking at around quarter half a percent, 0.53% ROI within a day. From I mean within a day, 2 days I would say, because 4th was the date when you bought it, 4th of October. 5th was the day when you sold it. There are a lot of cases where these investments get settled within the day, but I'll take you to that summary for September a little later. This is October, so October is still on. It's still going on. But the point which I'll make here is, if you notice, we are making around half a percent from the investments. The same is what you would also look when I am taking you into the real-time platform. Uh, this is my interactive brokers platform, and I'll probably do a custom range reporting for September. So let me pick up September 1st. Sorry, September September 1st and September 30th, and I will pick this report up just to show it to you that the ROI percentage is more or less the same. So if I take a look at realized unrealized gains, you will see that there's a lot of profits here. In the month of September, I think there was only one loss, so that was because of some typing issues with the stop losses. But anyway, you'll notice that here you're looking at around $2,000 profits from the interactive brokers real statement. So what I have done is I've taken this extract and further processed it to see that, okay, what is the duration for each of these settlements, and how quickly they settle, and what was their average individual ROI, so that I could prove the point that whatever you are seeing through the which is happening through the predictive model, taking the breakouts and releasing the, I mean, taking a position and releasing a position within a day or two, is it true or not? So this is the real statement. Interactive broker will not give me all the details of how many days, what is the ROI. So this same extract is basically pulled over here on the trade details, which is, this is October 1 to 10. I'm still doing some analysis here, but this is the statement which got copied here, and I further processed it, by saying that, okay, what is the type of a profit I made from each of these trades. And you will notice that most of the trades which is happening through the strategy in automation is giving around a pretty decent percentage level. So if I take this total, I mean take an average of all these which is happening, it will be equivalent to I think this is the average. Yes, it's around 51%. So what I have demonstrated on the Quantopian side as a backtesting is also the same in the real world, in the real trading platform. And the other thing which I wanted to demonstrate is what is the average duration for all these trades. So 0 means the settlements which happen the same day. So I just wanted to give you an idea for what is happening in September, or what happened in September, because that report is already finalized. So excuse me, you're looking at around 4.39 days as an average time for settling each of these stocks. So this extract has been summarized here on trade summary report, just to demonstrate that we had 131 shares, out of which 32 got is still on float, which means roughly like 169k, which means roughly around 25% of it is on float. Average duration for all the recommendation is 4.40. That's exactly what I showed you here. And then you will see the number of settlements which happened within the same day is nothing but a filter of the durations, which is equal to 0 actually here. So you will see that there are a lot of trades which settled within the same day. So this means that you are able to rotate your funds every day for the settlements which happen daily. So the percentage for that average settlements for the funds which get settled during the same day is almost 50%. So if you look at the point which I had been making from the very beginning is, if you are able to catch the breakouts, you'll be able to rotate your funds significantly. And this is a very classic example where the cash investment was of 100,000, and I have been able to make a total investment or total sales proceed of 659k, which means that I am doing almost six folds, and this was only possible because of the funds rotating within the same day was almost 50% of it. So it's not to do with the dollar amount here, but it's got to do a lot with the percentage. So you may be investing $1 million, but your return on investments will still be the same in terms of the percentage. So this is the whole idea of letting my members know that if you can identify the breakouts which we were talking about here long time back, and the breakouts which settle within the day, you are able to rotate your funds much faster, and at the same time you will be obviously generating ROI. So as I said, that every trade, most of the trades which you are seeing here is giving an average. Sorry, let me take out that filter here quickly. So as you have seen, that most of the trades which happened here is giving me roughly around 0.5% return. So I think this is a huge value proposition would be a huge value proposition for my members, to be able to identify the breakouts, take positions on that, and still be able to rotate your funds 50% of your funds of almost every day. So this is the gist of it, but I wanted to not show you what is actually also happening in the real time scenarios. So this is September, it's still going on. The analysis of this will be done a few days later after the month ends, but for September I had done a complete analysis which reconciles, as you have seen, roughly with my interactive brokers real-time platform. And this was the whole idea about showing my folks, my members, that returns on investments can be make a huge difference if you are able to identify where the breakouts are happening, when the breakouts are happening, and if you have a strategy in place, like which I have explained here, is able to catch that. So whatever you are seeing here is basically, I will take you to the algorithm. You will be having your own, if you avail this service. Of course, I cannot temper this, as you know that this is running with real-time interactive brokers platform, but I can do fine tunings on the strategy if you become my member after we discuss. There's a lot to do at my end to make sure that, okay, it it is in alignment with the strategy which you are looking for, and the features of this particular strategy will be on the on the document which you can see. So if you want to tweak in little bit, it can be done, and that same strategy can be deployed here on your real-time platform if you are with Interactive Broker.